Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this infinity scarf, or not infinity scarf, sorry, this cowl. It's a cowl, okay? It is a cowl, and we're going to make it today. You can make it shorter if you want. This is the circumference, how it is. This one is a little bit longer than my normal ones, but it's made in the round, and it's super duper duper easy to make. And I'm going to show you how to do that today, so let's get started. The materials you will need to make this cowl is a pair of scissors. We use a pair of scissors. We're also going to need to have a yarn needle for weaving in the ends. You can use a metal one or a plastic one, doesn't matter. You're going to need a 6mm crochet hook, also known as a J. And then the last thing we need is some yarn. This is Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn. Sorry, it's so close to the camera. This is so pretty. It is what's the color? It's called Painted Canyo? Canyo? I don't know. But this is the yarn we're going to be using. So, in total, you're going to need scissors, a yarn needle, 6mm crochet hook, and your yarn. But you do not have to use this exact brand. I just like to use it, and I really like the colors. And it's super soft and squishy, so yeah, you can use that. We're going to begin our cowl with a slip knot. So to do a slip knot, you have the end of the yarn, and we're going to, I like to make a slip knot like this. So just hold out your finger and wrap it once and twice. Once and twice. And now take the back, put it over the front, take the now back and put it over the front and pull. And that's your slip knot. We're going to take the loop from our slip knot and we're going to put it onto our hook just like so. I'm going to roll up my sleeves so I can show you. You can hold the hook many different ways. You can hold it like this, like a pencil, or like a knife. We're going to begin with a chain of 76. So to make a chain, I just did one. We're going to we're going to turn our hook away from us, wrap, so we catch the yarn, pull it towards us and down, and then we pull this piece through this piece, and that's 2 chains. And you want to make sure that you're working loose, but obviously not too loose, because you want to be able to get a good size for your loop. So this is a good size, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to make one more chain for the start, so that's 5. Take your hook out, go into the back, and back to the first chain, into the bottom. Okay, so we got the bottom, and then it's going to be facing towards you. You're just going to want to grab it and put it back on, put the loop back on. So we have 5, and we need to make 76, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I have 76 chains, and basically all I did was I just pulled this loop through the loop that was on this side. So basically all I did was just drag the loop through. Now we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're basically just going to not go into this stitch because this is already slip stitched, and basically we're just going to do a double crochet, wrap, go through this chain. This is the second chain from our slip stitch, or the first chain after our slip stitch. And we're gonna wrap the yarn and go through the stitch, wrap, pull through 2, wrap, pull through 2. That's a double crochet. Gonna do that in every single stitch. So if you need help with a double crochet, just rewind the video and just keep making your double crochets. And I will see you when we get towards the end. Okay, so I have reached I've reached the end. And I have 2 more stitches to go, actually. If you see, this is going to be 1 stitch, and then this right here is going to be 1 stitch also. So we're going to be doing a double crochet into that stitch, and then we're going to be doing a double crochet right into that stitch. You see that right there? We're going to do a double crochet right into that, and then we're going to count it. We're going to go to our chains, and we're going to find the 3rd one. So this is 1 chain, 2 chain, and there's a 3rd chain. We're going to stick our hook inside. I like to pick up 2 loops, but you can pick up 1. I just like to pick up 2 in the chain and make a slip stitch. That was a slip stitch. If you did you catch that? I don't know if you did. Basically, we're going to do the same thing we did last round. And how we're going to do that is, well, if you did watch the last round, you'll know. We're going to do 3 chains. 1 chain, 2 chain, 3 chain, and then we're going to go into the next stitch, which is this one, not into the space where we slip stitched, in the next chain, and do a double crochet. And we're going to do double crochets into each and every stitch around, and basically you're going to repeat this. That's basically it. We're just going to basically repeat row 2, which is, this is row 2 right now, and we're basically just doing 1 double crochet into every single stitch, and then once we get back around, we count up 3 chains. Once we get back around, we will do a double crochet into this stitch, but not this stitch, because this isn't actually a stitch. This is a false stitch. This is the stitch where we slip stitched. So and if you did do a double crochet into that, it will start expanding, and you don't want that to happen. So do your last double crochet into here, and then count up 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Stick your hook in and slip stitch into that 3rd chain. And basically, you're going to repeat that over and over and over until you get the height that you want. For me, I like a good height of 7 to 8 rows, and that's a good height. That's a very good height for a cowl. Okay, so I have finished my cowl, and now it's time to end it. I have done all of my stitches, and now all I need to do is do a slip stitch. So when you get to this point, you don't do this stitch. You go count 1, 2, 3, count 1, 2, 3 up. Make sure you get 2 loops. At least I like to get 2 loops. If you can't get 2 loops, then you don't really have to worry about it. You do a slip stitch, and then you do 1 chain. Pull up on the hook, and this is called fastening off. You need your scissors. We're going to cut about this much. Pull through and tighten it up. And now we have the end here. So what do we do with this? Well, we have to flip this over and kind of inside out. You can just flip the whole thing inside out if you want. And basically what we're going to do is weave in our ends. To do that, you take the end and your yarn needle. This is where your yarn needle comes in too. You basically, to thread the yarn needle on, you wrap the yarn around your yarn needle like that, and then you take it off, and then you shimmy it through. Okay, you got your yarn needle threaded, and basically, just to do this, you're just going to go into a couple of stitches. You're just going to pick up parts of a stitch, just like this, go through, and then you're going to go back up. Then I just like to go back one more time just to make sure it's extra secure. Okay, we got that done. And now we're going to just cut off the end. Okay, we got that done. And now our cowl is done. If you try this project out, give it a thumbs up. And so please subscribe to Ashley Fun Time to see more videos just like this one, and vlogs and stuff like that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Farewell.